Welcome to Bodies, Blunts, and Books. I'm Em, and this is Tay, and we're two longtime friends who love thriller novels, questionable characters, stoner tangents, and a twist we didn't see coming. Each episode, we dive into a book one section at a time.
Today we're talking about Part 1, Chapter 1 through Part 2, Chapter 12 of Honey by Imani Thompson. We'll give a quick recap and then get into the nail-biting details. So grab your bud, a snacky, and something to sip on because it's time to light up.
Hey, Tay, how you been?
Hey, Em, good. I was considering stealing your line today and trying to rush in and be like, hey, Em, how you been? To steal it.
You should
But
have.
okay, maybe next time. I'll put that on the back burner and bring it out as a surprise sometime.
As a treat.
Yeah. I've been good. Today, so we're recording a little later than usual because I had a fundraiser dinner for my roller derby league. So I had to go to Chipotle, had to, quote unquote. And it was funny because when I was there, I just went with my dad and sister, and then some of my teammates were like, hey, there's fans here that want to meet us. So it's so weird. I don't know. It's not like someone saying they're a fan of you is just weird. It's like,
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It's
Like I'm just a
just like,
person.
I know. They interrupted me because I was telling my dad and sister I forgot to order meat in my bowl too also. So it's like, hey, your fans want to meet you. And I was like, oh, and I'm here digging through my bowl being like, where's my steak? And I forgot to order steak in my bowl.
Whoops.
So it's just cool. I don't know. I freaking love roller derby. It was just cool to see people who are like, we love roller derby. We love watching you guys skate. And I was like, wow,
Yeah.
you want to meet me?
That's so exciting. And also, I love legally obligated to get Chipotle for dinner.
I know. I had to support the league. Honestly, the league skaters themselves put all the money into the league. We are the most loyal merch purchasers and event goers of our own.
Well,
Yeah, but that was a fun time. We also have trading cards, so I have signed autographs and given out trading cards.
wow, you are
Which is,
famous.
I know. It's just really cool. I really love roller derby so much. I don't talk about it a lot on this podcast. I don't know why, but it is most of my life. So if I'm not reading or playing Sims, I'm at roller derby practice.
So true.
Yeah, that's all I really have. I think I need to go on a tolerance break for the first time in my life also.
Ugh,
So
I hate a tolerance break. I just
I
don't,
just
and then I just have a high tolerance.
I just feel like I'm smoking and vaping all the time and just being a little high.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm
That's
like, come on,
yeah,
man.
that's just
Sometimes I
how
want
I'm
to get
living.
I want to get lost in the sauce though.
That's fair, yeah. I did dabs. I mean, I've done dabs before, but, I don't usually buy dabs or keep dabs around, but
Yeah.
my friend had this dab rig that it was so weird. It was like it looked like a grinder, and it had water inside, and it was like a electric, like, you just pressed a button and you
Whoa.
put the dabs in. It was fancy, but he was like, "No, it was like $30." So I guess it's not fancy, but to me, it was
Oh.
fancy. And I did the dabs, and I was like, "Ugh, this is why I don't do the dabs. I'm too high."
Were you sent to the moon?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I love that. My favorite, I'm really into, well, I've still been into Ethel Cain's album, Willoughby Tucker. Came out last summer. Anyway, my
Mm.
favorite thing when I can get really high is to just get high out of my gourd and listen to that album.
I
I
love
feel like
that.
I'm ascending. I love it so much. Anyway, so yeah, maybe I should take a tolerance break, but I've never been that big of a smoker before till recently.
Mm.
Yeah. So what's up with them? How's it going?
I'm good. I feel like I don't really have a whole lot to say. Uh, Grinding. Oh, I just booked my husband and I's anniversary is coming up, and it's gonna be 4 years married, 11 years together. Yes, we did wait 7 years to get married. Um,
Oh, yeah, same.
yeah, well, sometimes we were young when we got together. I didn't wanna get married young.
Agreed. There's nothing
Um,
wrong with it.
yeah, yeah, so we waited. We actually got married on our 7-year anniversary, so that's fun.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
Easy to
just keep the
remember.
one well, the one date to keep it, yeah, easy to remember.
Yeah, that's why
Um,
we wanted our wedding in our, like, dating anniversary month, but COVID ruined that.
yeah, COVID ruined that, but fun
Mhm.
fact, your original dating anniversary was my birthday, so
Oh,
it
yeah.
works better for me that your anniversary isn't my birthday.
Yes, correct. You're so right.
Um, the people are thrilled by this, I'm sure. We're gonna get a cabin at a state park that's, like, 3 or 4 hours away and just kinda have a nice relaxing little getaway, and I'm gonna book a couples massage. Well, I wanna do, like, a whole couples thing where we get, like, facials and body scrubs and
Oh, that would be
massages,
amazing.
but that's just expensive.
Yeah.
Like, pricing is, like, minimum $500 for those kinda bougie packages, like,
And that's 500 covers both of you, right? I mean, that's
for
still
both,
insane.
yeah, that's
Okay.
still yeah,
It's
because it's like,
still a
that's
lot.
more than it's gonna cost for the cabin.
Yeah, that's still 250 a piece. No, that's still really expensive.
I know, so
Oh,
I think we're just gonna do a massage, that's
okay.
already expensive enough.
That'll be nice, though. I would love some sort of retreat right now.
Yeah, I just wanna get away a little bit, it's nice too because our anniversary is over the 4th of July weekend, so it's nice to kinda get away from all the other people during that time for
Yeah,
me.
4th of July fucking sucks. I hate it.
Yeah, it's the worst holiday, but at least you get a day off from work if
I
you
know.
have a job that gives you federal holidays off.
I know. Shout out to all the people who don't.
I
You run
know.
our country.
Yeah,
Honestly. That Arby's employee working on the 4th of July is doing more for me than our government.
right now especially.
Yes. No, that's nice. I would love some sort of vacay like that.
Yeah, so
It's
I'm excited for
it's fun.
that. That's all I really got. And then books too. I don't know. I'm still reading a ton, but I feel like I haven't read anything good or like great. I did re-listen to the role model and long game books.
Oh,
And
so
I'm
good.
still unwell about gay hockey.
Me too, dude.
I wasn't paying attention and the long game just ended all of a sudden. I said, we're
I
done?
know.
What do you mean? I wasn't prepared."
Wait, I wasn't emotionally ready. Hold on.
I know.
Yeah, I forgot that I already finished those books since our last recording, which is a real bummer. I love
Have you
them.
finished them?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I don't know, maybe not. I'm thinking
Maybe
about them 24/7, so I can't remember if I've talked about it on here or not because it's just in my brain all the time.
next episode, could you prepare us, your thoughts on, like, best to worst for all 6 of the books?
Oh, yeah. I can't remember, like, specific sex scenes necessarily
Oh,
like you
yeah.
did. Loved
I
yours,
just had
but
to go through ones I could remember. When I was
yeah.
re-listening to it, I was like, "Oh, this would have been way hotter than what I chose," but I just didn't remember it.
Okay. No,
Just
I'll
overall
rank them.
books, like your favorite book to the least favorite book.
I could, like,
Whatever
literally do it.
criteria you want.
Yeah, I could do it right now, honestly.
Do it, bitch! Yes!
Okay, well, so The Long Game is my number 1,
Of
Role
course.
Model's my number 2,
Okay.
Heated Rivalry's number 3,
Couldn't agree more.
I think Tough Guy is next. Is that 4? Yeah.
That's 3. That's the Ryan Price and Fabian one.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's my choice number 4.
Yes. Oh, yes, sorry.
Um, and then and then Game Changers, and then Role Model. Honestly,
Not role model, common goal.
oh, Common Goal. Oh my god, see, I couldn't even remember the name
I
of it,
know that
sorry.
one's the worst. It's like fine, but I just don't care about any of the characters in that book.
No, dude. Okay, so yeah, it would
Especially
be
Kyle.
dude, I'm sorry, they're annoying. Eric Bennett's old, he's boring, I don't care. He's actually not that old, but in the context of the book, I'm like, I
That's
just don't.
they really drove home how old, like, it was
I know.
constantly brought up how old he was.
I was like, I don't care. They were a really boring couple. Yeah. The sex scenes were really good though, I must say.
I wasn't mad about the sex scenes. It was fine.
Yeah.
It's like all of them are good. Are you okay?
My mic fell over.
Okay, okay.
Sorry. I'm good.
We're back.
Yeah. They are all very sexy, yes.
Yeah, they're all good. It's just that Common Goal is the least good by a lot.
Yeah, I just didn't like them together. But
Yeah.
otherwise, yeah, loved it. Still kind of wandering around aimlessly. I haven't read anything except this and Honey. So,
I keep seeing recommendations for other like gay hockey romances or just like hot gay romance books, and I'm like, "Ugh, I don't think I have it in me to care.
I
I
know.
already
I
have
have
one whole franchise that I live and breathe over.
yeah,
Do I
I
have time?"
and well, it's just not gonna be quite the same. Like, there's just I don't know, Harrison Troy and Ilya and Shane, I just don't know how to top that right now. That's what I need. That's all I need right now. More of that.
Yeah, I agree.
I will say, I saw this post on Tumblr that was like, I think people need to be talking about this more, that Ilya Rozanov loves pussy. And I said, wait, I'm listening. Like,
Tell me more.
I'm sat. I have my notebook
I
out,
mean, I feel
pen.
like that checks out. He loves to suck dick and he loves to eat ass, so
Yeah.
stands
I
to
just feel like
reason.
he's generally just a freak in the
Y-
sheets. He loves it all. And I'm like, I'd like to
Same
explore that.
baby.
I need to find some good fics. I don't know though. I'm like, do I want to read a whole fic about it? Maybe if it's good, maybe.
Probably.
Yeah. Much
That's a
to
rabbit hole for
research.
me though. Like if I start on the fanfics, how am I gonna stop?
That's why I haven't yet. I literally have like pinned tabs on my phone of fanfics, but I'm like, I just can't read them because it's gonna unleash something in me that can't be contained.
Um, well, I guess this kind of segues. So I was gonna tell a story about how the other night I had three firsts, but before the three firsts, my date for the evening was telling me how he's like into hockey, he plays hockey, he watches hockey, and then
Oh.
I also know that he is bisexual. And so I was like, well, hockey, huh? Have you heard of a little thing called heated rivalry?
Oh
And he
my
was like,
god.
yeah, of course.
Who hasn't? Are you living
He
under
was
a
like,
rock?
you dumb bitch. Of course I have. You think I haven't
That's
studied every inch of Ilya Rosanov's cheeks?
so true. Literally an ass sculpted by the gods.
I know. I was like, yeah, of course. If you like hockey and you're into like men on men action, you know about heated rivalry.
Dude.
I don't need to tell you.
Exactly, but I do want to talk about it. um
Um,
I was gonna say I went to a pride party this weekend that was mostly straight people, and I am stubbornly boycotting off campus. It's like a straight hockey show on Amazon Prime. Like I don't
mm,
that's not for me. I don't care. We don't need a straight equivalent if I'm being
no,
honest.
no, no,
And
no.
somehow I wore my Shane Hollander shirt to the pride party. I think that was a good choice.
Yeah.
But I got compliments on it, but then one girl started talking about off campus, and I said, "Now wait a second. I've never seen that. I don't care. This is a pride party. Let's get back to heated rivalry. What are we
Take your
doing?"
homophobia elsewhere.
I know. I said, "Hello, do you see where we are? Do you see what shirt I'm wearing? Do you think I care about off campus? No.
No, I don't care either. I'm not going to watch that one.
No." It was a really fun party though. I sound like a huge bitch. I really enjoyed the party. Everyone was really chill and nice, but
That sounds
I
great.
was
Love it.
I loved it. It made me very happy. But yeah, I was like, let's get back to the gay hockey, okay?
Okay.
That's what I'm here for. All right, I keep interrupting you. I'm really
You're
yappy
fine.
today.
You're good. I love the yap. Well, I was going to
Okay.
tell you about my three firsts with
Oh yes,
the
yes, yes.
bisexual heated rivalry fan.
Oh my god, yes.
So, okay. First, the most expected from me probably. So he had a sex swing, and it was one of those ones you have to like set up and it has a whole frame that it hangs down from. Surprisingly, it didn't take that long to set up. I was just kind of like, okay, I'll wait. So that was fun. Never
I'll
been in a
wait
sex swing
sexily.
before. What'd you say?
I'll wait sexily.
Oh, it's yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I think I just got my phone out actually.
So true.
So that was fun. Yeah, I feel like if you've never been fucked in a sex swing, you should probably do that at some point.
Add that to the old bucket list.
Or fucked someone in a sex swing if that's more your speed.
Yeah.
Um, the second one, I don't there's no easy way to say this, Tay. I put my fist inside this man.
I just Oh, wow.
I know, he
I'm
wanted
just
me to, and I
amazed.
was like, "Are you sure?" And he was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "But I have these big, meaty paws,
Big
you
meaty
see?"
paws. I'm dying. I
And he
don't
was like, "Yeah,
oh,
I've had bigger, I want it," and I was like, "Okay," so in the fist went, and
wow.
I know that people are probably shutting off the podcast and reporting us right now, so I'll just stop there.
Okay,
Um,
fair
it
enough.
was weird, but it was okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
You know,
Weird.
I'm not judging, I'm just saying I don't think that's for me. But
No,
I love
no,
to it's like
uh,
sociology, I love to hear about this stuff. I'm
it's not
learning.
something I could have done to me, but
No.
I'll give the people what they want.
That's wow, and that's why you're the hostess with the mostest. Although you don't always host, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, he was hosting, his house is bougie. Okay, so
Your third first.
my third first is probably the most shocking just in terms of how ubiquitous this could be, but I've never eaten a fresh pear before. Now I've had fruit cocktail that has the canned pears in it, and I
Yeah.
already knew I wasn't a huge fan, but he so this guy had like made us a little charcuterie board, which was very sweet and great. So I'm like, "What's this?" And he's like, "It's pear." I said, "Oh, okay." So I tried a fresh pear for the first time.
That's just so funny. It's like you've eaten a pawpaw before you've had a fresh pear.
I know. I just
You've tried pawpaw first. That's just
yeah,
crazy.
I've tried a lot of weird fruits. Like I've
You
had
have.
rambutan
Oh
and
my god,
I don't
yeah. Have you
know.
ever had a fresh no, you've never had a fresh lychee, right?
Yes, I
Lychee,
have.
lychee?
Yes.
Oh,
I
I
went
thought
to
we
an
were just
exotic
okay.
grocery store once and I got both
Yeah,
rambutan and lychee there. I don't know if it's lychee or lychee. I've heard it both ways. I always say lychee.
I could literally Google it right now, but I'm not gonna.
Nah, doesn't matter.
I like to live free, wild and free.
Me too. Hence my first time in a sex swing, putting my fist inside someone and eating a pear.
It's just when you said it was my first time eating a pear and we all had to ask for clarification, I was like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah, I
It
don't
gets
know. Sometimes you just never eat a pear.
sometimes you just never eat a pear.
Sometimes you just know you're not gonna like that, so you never seek it out.
And it's true. I will say
Pears
I
are
feel like
bad! Who would want
okay,
a pear?
okay, I will say I have had a good pear before. However, it's like it's such a rare window where it's good. It's like it has to be like a full moon on X day of the month at this time of day. Like that's
Okay,
how rare it is.
I believe you. It was
And
like a
they can be good.
mouthful of wet sand.
It's really like a really juicy pear. Like I love to just eat one over the sink
Ugh,
and it's just like a big slurpy sloppy like yum, but
okay.
it's just not worth it because most of the time it's not going to be good. So listen, I'm not advocating for pears. I'm just
You're
saying
a
I've
pear
seen their
apologist, hey?
sorry, I've seen their potential, but they just don't live up to it enough.
Okay, I got it.
You don't need to try it again.
Yeah, the guy told me I should try an Asian pear because 'cause they're crunchier, and I was like, "Well, I I don't think so."
No, I don't know.
There's enough
I
fruits that I
mean,
do like.
I'll try an Asian pear
If
actually.
someone
I'll
wants to
try it.
get me an Asian pear, I'll try it, but, like, I'm good. Whatever.
I would like to try a fresh dragon fruit.
Oh, I've had both, white and pink dragon fruit before.
Are they good?
White tastes like nothing, like, it's just vaguely sweet,
Okay.
and it tastes like nothing, it's mostly just for aesthetic, and then the pink has a little bit more flavor, but it still kinda tastes like nothing.
Okay.
Slightly better.
That's yeah, I've gotten dragon fruit flavored
I
things or
can
like the
send you
frozen
to
ones.
a grocery store that I know will have them if you want to hit me up about that later.
Okay. Yes, actually. And also one more thing, I'd love to eat a pomegranate.
Oh, I've had pomegranate lots of times. It's very tart.
I'd like to I don't think I've ever had it fresh. I've had it frozen, but like I want to dive into a big juicy pomegranate.
My problem with pomegranate is, are you supposed to chew the seeds? Because I
I
feel
don't
like people
know.
do, and I don't like that.
again, eat them frozen, and I love
Mhm.
a frozen fruit because I like to just kind of, like,
Gnaw on it a
suck
little.
on it. Yeah, like yeah. So, I've only had them frozen, and I eat them in that weird way. I don't know, maybe that's not weird, but
Actually, the scene from this book from Honey where she's eating the pomegranate in the bathtub did kinda make me wanna eat a pomegranate.
yeah, I was like, did I? Because I also saw TikTok about eating fruit in the shower, so I was like, "Was that part of this book too?" I'm on my phone too much, this is really bad. Okay, but speaking of, we've been yapping, but this book is good. Speaking of the
Yeah,
pomegranate and
let's
the
let's get into the book. You have anything else?
okay. No.
Okay. I'll just give a quick little recap. So, if anyone is listening to this and has not read the book, this is your chance to decide if you're going to stop here and go read it. Okay. Honey is about a grad student who's exhausted by the racism and misogyny in her daily life and decides to fight back by murdering bad men, justifying her actions in the name of feminism. This book is fast-paced and revolves around a serial killer, and while it's not exactly a thriller, we decided it still fits our vibe pretty well.
Yes, that is for sure.
I didn't do
Um,
any trigger warnings this week. I mean, just murder, I would say.
yeah, just general, like, violence,
Yeah,
racism, of
yeah,
course,
misogyny and racism, like, people being shitty, but nothing that I would
mhm.
normally do a trigger warning for, like, I don't know. Sorry if we missed any.
Yeah, look it up for sure if you're worried about
Right.
it, sorry.
Okay, let's move into
Um
the characters and setting and whatnot.
Ursa is our main character. Ursa is a Black PhD student at Cambridge University. She is specifically of Caribbean descent. That comes into play later for sure. Nina is another PhD student and Ursa's friend. She was having an affair with a married professor who proceeded to steal her research and then dump her. Richardson is the married professor that Nina was having an affair with. He's also the first man that Ursa kills, though somewhat accidentally, as he died of an allergic anaphylaxis reaction after drinking lemonade that Ursa had knocked a bee into.
Next we have Hugh White, which is Ursa's second victim. A fellow student who Ursa had hooked up with in her first year and then ghosted. They reconnected while out with mutual friends and end up on the roof of his building together. After Hugh admits that he participated in a game where the men in her class had ranked women and scored points based on sleeping with them, and that Ursa herself was black girl magic for 20 points, she pushes him off the roof. And then Sam Mack is a popular influencer who's known for being openly misogynistic and Ursa's third attempted murder. She stalks his online presence and finds out he'll be in London near her and shows up at a club he's at. She slips him fentanyl, but his friend is there and calls an ambulance, so he survived, much to Ursa's dismay.
Henry Davidson is Ursa's next kill, a man that Ursa found when she began reading all the warnings that sex workers post for each other to avoid predators online. Ursa sets up a plan to meet Henry and seduces him by dropping hints that she's an escort and her client bailed on her. Blake is Ursa's elderly neighbor who she helps to take care of sometimes. She also just kind of like chills and vibes with her. Sometimes it seems like she's not really doing anything but just like chilling.
Yeah, they're
Like that.
friends. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Isaiah is Blake's grandson who Ursa has started dating. Felix is Ursa's ex from high school. We don't get a ton of information on what happened, but we know their relationship ended badly and all of Ursa's female friends turned on her after that. Ursa's mother has learned that Felix is back in town and invites him over for dinner, forcing Ursa to reconnect with him.
Okay, I think that was all the main people. This book has a lot of small side characters, so I decided to
Yeah.
just kind of leave all those off. If we need to talk about them, we can always just mention who they are.
Okay.
But yeah, who do you love? Who do you hate?
I love Ursa. She's like a little deranged.
Mhm.
Like sometimes some of the like she's saying things that are valid, but sometimes she does have thoughts where I'm like, "Girl."
Yeah.
And it's fun to read it.
Uh-huh. Okay, I said I think I love Ursa. She just feels so relatable to me. I think something I enjoy about this book is how much the author embraces Ursa being kind of a cunt. It makes it hard to
Yeah.
like anyone else though, because I always just feel on Ursa's side and she is pretty negative. towards
Mhm.
most people.
Yes.
I don't know, I love a kinda like an anti-hero or like a what's the word I'm looking for? Not an antagonist as
Yes.
yeah.
I get what you mean. Like, yeah, anti-hero. I just kind of like a grumpy woman.
Me too.
I'm like, you're so right. Everyone is fucking annoying and everything is fucking boring. Let's go get ice cream.
I
She's
like
always getting a
Blake,
treat.
the older neighbor so far.
Yeah. Oh, one more thing about Ursa. She's always getting a treat, and we can touch on
Mhm.
that later. But I noticed she's always like, I went and got licorice. I went and got ice cream. We have cheesecake. She's a fiend, and I relate to that.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I like her. And Blake, yes, their dynamic is fun. I like her.
I know, I feel like Blake is kinda one of the only people who, Ursa seems to kind of almost respect, I guess?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Respect.
Yeah, I like her so far, um, and I don't know how I feel about Isaiah. So
I know.
he hasn't done anything sus yet, but all the men in this book just kinda suck, so I'm, like, waiting for the
Yeah.
other shoe to drop.
Yeah, I haven't, I kind of have a prediction that maybe, like, I'm guessing he'll do something that seems kind of sus, but she's so, like, on her killing spree that she kills him and then it turns out it wasn't sus, is
Oh,
kind of
like
what
it
I'm
was a
going for.
mistake, yeah.
Yeah, because she kinda goes to therapy and she says she likes someone. So she has that fear in her mind that she's gonna kill him, I think.
Mhm.
So I think that might happen, and again, something about these books, like, guessing the plot, even if I am right, I'm like, the journey to get there was great, so I don't care that I guessed it.
Oh, yeah. If I guessed it and I still think it was, like, done well, like, then pats
Mhm.
on the back for me.
Yeah. 'Cause I just feel like sometimes people are like, "I guessed the plot twist," and I'm like, "Okay,
Well, that doesn't
good
mean
for you, I
anything. Yeah.
guess." Like, but did you like
Well, as
it?
I always say, good thrillers that a good mystery needs to have all the clues there for you to guess it.
Yeah, agreed. So and I mean, that may not be what happens at all, so we'll just see. I'm having fun, though.
Mhm. Okay, so at the end of part 2, chapter 5, Ursa receives an anonymous email saying, "I know what you've done." And then at the end of part 2, chapter 9, a second email comes saying, "What you're doing makes me sick." Who do you think sent these and what do they know?
Gosh, I'm thinking maybe Elliot, because the night they're all hanging out in his room, the night Hugh dies,
Elliot is
Elliot
Hugh's friend who's like still he doesn't think Hugh killed himself.
yeah, I
Okay,
think it's
good.
Elliot sending the emails because there's that scene where they're in, like, I think it's Elliot's room, they're just hanging out, um, Elliot's sitting at the window and they're like, "Do you spy on people there?" Like, they were mentioning
Oh, yeah.
yeah, and he was, like, saying things he's witnessed,
I
and he's
completely
the one
missed
that's
that.
like
Yeah, he did.
yeah, and he's drawing a diagram now, so I'm like, I wonder if it's him,
My only
is my
thought
guess.
is he's so insistent that Hugh didn't jump, but I guess if he saw Ursa push him, you'd think he would be more like Ursa pushed him.
Right. That's yeah, so, like, I'm not sure. I need more information. But yeah, that's my guess.
I hadn't even considered him. That's a good guess. I thought maybe Nina, but I don't know how she would have seen them because she was already gone by the time Richardson even dies. So I don't know, but I
Yeah.
just think the way Nina is ghosting Ursa, uh I feel like something's going on with that.
Yeah, because surely it's not just because Ursa was kind of, like, not a good friend to her when she needed her to be a good friend. Like, it
Yeah,
didn't
that's
seem
not
that
enough to
egregious.
completely ghost a friendship.
Yeah. Like, it was kind of a dick move, but Ursa's
My
going
other
through
guess
it.
was maybe Blake or Isaiah somehow saw, but
Oh.
again, I don't know how we would get there.
Yeah, does Blake know how to use technology to send anonymous emails in that way?
True, I don't know.
But Isaiah. I could see it being him. Like, he
Um,
kinda weasels like, I could see him weaseling his way in to be like,
a thought I
"I'm
just
watching
had
you."
too is the emails come from a email address that is through their school, I believe.
I think the email is a Gmail one. But hold on. I can check, I have my book.
Oh, you're
But I
so
was
right. No, I just pulled up the ebook.
oh,
It's YTE. No, it's yeah, YTE 72
and that's
at oh,
Ursa.
that's Ursa. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, the cam.ac.uk is Ursa's email.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's 1_69 at gmail.com. Okay, there you go.
Yeah. So but I'm like, what does 169 mean?
I don't know.
Maybe I was like,
I
"Did I
mean,
miss a detail?" But I don't
69
know.
just feels like a throwaway, like, ha.
Yeah. LOL.
I don't know. I'm stumped, is all I gotta say.
Me
And I
too.
really can't wait to find out.
Same. Do you like Isaiah, and how do you think things will play out with him?
I just don't know how I feel about him. Like, I feel like all the men in this book are here to disappoint. So I'm skeptical and I don't want to like him. Because I'm like waiting for him to do something shitty. But I think your theory that she's gonna misconstrue something he does, and then kill him because she's just on her killing rampage, and
Mhm.
then it'll be like, oh, he didn't actually do that. I could see that
Yeah.
happening, but I don't know. There haven't been any red flags so far with him. Like, he seems so nice, and I don't
Yeah.
know. That makes me
That's a
suspicious.
I know. He seems, like, genuinely nice, so I'm like, "Are we being suckered into it?" And the men so far have been disappointing, but Ursa is very negative. So, like, we kind of have a lens of just her kind of negativity.
Okay, I wrote this in my notes later, but I think Ursa is an unreliable narrator because she's so
Yeah.
biased. Like,
That is so
it's
true. I
not
think
that
so
she's
too.
like or her monologue is lying to us necessarily. It's not that kind of unreliable narrator, but she sees things through such a biased lens of like she's so fed up with men and like all of the racism that she just is always encountering in
Mhm.
academia, especially that
Oh, yeah.
I think we're getting a skewed story.
I absolutely agree. And, like, um,
That's an unreliable
that's
narrator I'm okay with though. Makes sense.
me too. Exactly. I have a hat from Book of the Month Club that says unreliable narrator on it.
That's funny.
Um, it's so funny, and I thought it would be really funny to wear it to, my psychiatrist's appointment. I thought that would be funny. I didn't because I was like, I don't know, maybe what if it's not funny?" But
I think it's
anyway,
funny.
I think that's what I love about like, when I say she's grumpy and negative, it's not because to invalidate her, like, everything she's upset about is valid, and I think that's why I like these books about women, like, when I say grumpy women, because 'cause I'm just like, it's a way for women to process, like, your rage, your, like, the
Mhm.
boredom, the injustices, the all these different dynamics of being a woman, and it's fun. Well, not fun, but I like reading about a grumpy woman who's valid,
Yeah, and
basically.
I just like to see like we get stories about men who are like pushed to the limit all the time and like
Mhm.
that's I mean, that's just a normal like trope I feel like. So, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's nice to see women getting the same kind of opportunities to
I
it
agree.
reminds
No.
me of Dee's character in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, how like at first they wanted
Yes.
her to be like the woman who's always there to be the voice of reason and like to
Mhm.
always
The
nag
babysitter.
them. Yeah, exactly. But she was like, "No, I'm gonna be just as fucking crazy and weird as all the men."
I
And
know, and what a waste it would have been because she's so fucking
I
funny.
know. But yeah, that's almost kind of the vibe I'm getting from like Ursa. Like she's allowed to be fucking nutso.
I know, and I just love that. It's just a
Big
great
fan.
genre of book and character. Me too. Yeah.
I kept saying to myself the whole time I was listening to this, we support women's rights and wrongs.
Exactly, that's this whole book. Oh, also, have you heard, Gosh, I think it's SZA is how you say
Uh-huh.
her song, "I Just Killed My Ex" or whatever.
No, I
It's
haven't.
so good.
Oh, I need to
It's fucked
listen.
up, but it's good. I if I ever got the gumption to make an Insta post, that would be the song for this
Perfect.
book. Maybe I will, because I also have a cute video of Clark attacking my bookmark. Maybe that can just be
Okay,
our
you
first
spoke it
post.
into existence. You have to do it now.
Dude, I have so many thoughts. I have like 10 tabs open again in my brain because I'm like just so excited. But yeah, we can move on to the next one though. I'll think
Yeah.
of
Yeah, okay.
all the things.
Okay, towards the end of part 2, chapter 12, we get a big reveal that Ursa's grandmother had begged Ursa to help her with assisted suicide for 8 months before Ursa agreed when she was only 13 years old. What was your reaction, and how do you think this has affected Ursa and the way she's just picked up killing as a hobby now?
Um,
It was shocking,
I'm
right?
Yeah, but I guess it kind of makes sense. Like
Mhm.
the ease in which she has slipped into this, it's like she's already dealt with those were like big things too, like the exorcism she was talking about in therapy, like just the religious aspect of um that part, like that's a lot of big emotions and experiences for a child.
And 13 is such a, like, pivotal age for
Mhm.
development and, like, brain development. So I 100% agree. It gives so much context to why Ursa in the present is so comfortable or so like, killing is almost normalized for her.
Mhm. Yeah, like she doesn't feel any guilt and she just kind of is like floating on it like, "Yeah, that was kind of nice."
I know. Okay, I just thought it was such a this topic, it provides so much, like, to think about, but,
Mhm.
um, I wonder why her grandma chose her. Was it just because Ursa's mom was always dropping Ursa off to hang out with the grandma, so it's like she was just there, or did the grandma think, like, "Well, she can handle it," and
Yeah, or did the grandma, like, see something in her,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, exactly, like, it's kind
see
of a
maybe
chicken
she
versus the
just
egg situation. Was Ursa
Yeah.
always a little, like, loosey-goosey with the morals, or
Yeah.
was the grandma just like, this is my opportunity. I have to beg this child."
Yeah, that's I wonder if we'll find that out or if it's just kind of
Uh,
something to ponder.
yeah, I hope they go into it
It'd be interesting.
more info
Um,
on the grandma's death and everything.
yeah, well, and related, like I was saying earlier, I noticed she had a huge sweet tooth.
Mhm.
Um, and I have been wondering as we're reading, where honey comes from because she's talked about so many other sweets. And then we got that reveal where she eats a honey cake after. She said she
Oh,
ate a whole
yeah.
honey cake,
While
and
the
that
police
was
were there
kind
and
of
everything.
yeah, and that was their alibi. She was like, "The house is gonna smell like honey," so that it is believable that she just went to go get the cake out. Um, so, yeah, I was like, "Okay, so the sweet tooth makes sense. She's always snacking on something sweet."
I completely missed that. That's a excellent, point. Yeah.
Yeah,
Can't think of the word
it
I
was
wanna
just
use.
really
But
cool.
yeah, no, like, the and because after she murders, at least a couple of the people, she can't eat, and then when she finally can, all she wants is sweets.
Mhm.
Because that's her,
Yeah.
like, come down from the high of the
So
killing,
true.
part of the
Fascinating.
ritual. Oh, this book is so good, dude.
I know. I will say I love the prose. It does get a little confusing at times,
Uh-huh.
but there's stuff that reads like poetry that's really cool.
Also
Um,
okay, so I'm
yeah.
sorry to interrupt you.
No,
Uh
go ahead.
I listened to the audiobook. I listened through once and I was kind of just confused. Like there were a few parts I
Mhm.
needed clarification. So I was like, I'm just gonna re-listen to the whole first section that we're doing. But then I also found an ebook just online for free. I don't know.
Mhm.
Shout out to this author. I think it was just available. Um, but the actual I would honestly say read the book over listen to it
Mhm.
because the way it's formatted is like poetry. Like I feel like you're missing part of the impact if you're not seeing how the spacing of things and like the poetry as it's written.
Yeah, I actually totally agree. I am a big advocate for audiobooks, but this one does feel like you should read it.
Yeah, I think it's more impactful to read it, because I ended up just reading through most of it while I was working on these notes, and I was
Mhm.
really enjoying it.
Oh, and actually speaking of, like, the formatting, it's on page 168. Some of the formatting is like, well, it's hard to say quite what she's interested in. Call it redemption, and then it's like a line break, call it rage, call it sport. And I just thought that was so cool. Like, call it redemption, call it rage, call it sport, and it's,
Mhm.
like, spaced out, no punctuation, like, it's just really cool. Would recommend reading it.
Yeah, agreed. I'm so impressed with this author. This is her first book, and I believe she's
Oh,
pretty young.
yeah!
I think I read somewhere she's a Gen Z, so she's probably, like,
Wow.
mid-20s.
Yeah, it's so good. I actually bought it, and it's one that I'm so happy I bought. Like, I think it's rereadable,
Oh, definitely.
for
Um,
sure. Well, I mean, you were just saying you
yeah,
did,
I
so
guess I've already kind of read these first, several like, first half or so 3 times, 2 and a half maybe.
yeah. Yeah,
I had
would recommend.
texted you this at one point, but this book actually really reminded me of Bunny. I can't remember the
Oh,
author of that one.
yeah.
We've talked about it on old episodes, but um, kind of the grad student going into psychosis a little bit, but
Mhm,
even just beyond the setting and characters, the writing felt similar to me.
mhm.
Yeah, just kind of written in almost like I was saying at the beginning, this isn't necessarily a thriller. It doesn't read like a your average thriller at all. It's more, I think even the genre is just literary fiction.
Oh, and you know I love a
Oh,
literary
I
fiction.
know
I
you
was
love
gonna
a literary
say,
fiction, bitch.
people on TikTok describe it as like, "So there's a woman and she's thinking about things." And I'm like, "Yes, bitch, tell me more."
Yes.
What's she thinking about? Is she a little evil?
Tell me.
I'm in.
Yeah, I'm really into this book. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, next question, I
it's good.
guess.
Yeah, what do the dynamics between Ursa and her family tell us? This is a good question because I'm not fully sure yet. So what do you think?
I don't know what they tell us exactly, but I relate to Ursa a lot. So my parents divorced when I was young, but I so Ursa's dad seems very like he's a chill guy, but like maybe a little uninvolved. He's not necessarily like the main caregiver parent, but his vibe seems good. He's nice. He tries to have a good relationship with Ursa, I feel like. And like that's
Mhm.
very my dad. Like he's a nice guy. He's tries to be involved when he can, but he's still just a man. And then her mom,
Ultimately.
Candice, if in the audiobook they called her Candice, and then I saw in the ebook it's just
Oh,
spelled Candice, but I don't know.
yeah.
So
Candice.
the mom is so uptight, and
Mhm.
it feels like her mom kind of put all of her expectations on Ursa and now resents, and there's like some disdain in there too because Ursa doesn't live up to those expectations. And I guess as someone who maybe has a little bit of mother-daughter trauma, like it just felt so like spot on and real.
Yes. She's just, like, always hounding her about something in a way that's like, "Okay,
Uh-huh.
like, I get it. We're different. Like,
Yeah, and
you're not what you think I should be."
it's like
Or
her
wait,
mom
I'm
doesn't
not what you
really
think.
see her either.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think it just kind of plays into too what we were talking about with the grandma, like the chicken or the egg. Has Ursa always just been a little, I don't know, disconnected, maybe a little screw loose?
Mhm.
I don't know. Or how much did killing her grandma at 13 like change her?
I know, I'm so interested to find out, like, if we will find out more and what path we're gonna go down.
Mm-hmm. So to answer the question, we don't know. But we're interested to
I don't know.
find out more.
Yeah, we're ready.
The next thing I put was I just wanted to talk about all of the microaggressions that Ursa faces. And we just see how like it's just little throwaway comments mostly. And like typically from men, but you can see how those just build up. And
Mhm.
I mean, of course, I don't think it's appropriate to murder someone because they participated in this fucked up rating system. But, like,
Yeah.
you understand why she did it, like, yeah, like, when you're just faced with these fucking idiots every
And it's
day.
like,
Oh,
that especially was like, I think that is just so, like, on many levels, it was fucked up. Black girl magic was like they're co-opting it for something to objectify and,
the
like,
way the chapter ended with just black girl magic 20 points, and then just next chapter talking
yeah,
about how he's dead.
that was I
Ooh!
said, "Ooh," because it's just on many levels, like, it's mocking black girl magic, which is, like, a term that was, like, coined by black people for black
Right, it's like
girls.
a
So, like,
movement that should be taken seriously.
yeah, and it was 20 points. Like, I think he said something about, like, sleeping with a girl who's already in a relationship was, like, 3 points.
Yeah,
Like,
he listed off a
the
bunch of things,
fact
and 18 was the highest any of them went.
and then 20 for black girl magic. Like, it's
Mhm.
just so objectifying and, like, making a mockery of something. So on many levels, it was just like,
And, like, even the fact that he thought he could tell her that, like, that's so
dude,
just disconnected from reality that
like,
you
you could
think any
tell.
woman you could tell that to would be okay with it.
Right, like, he didn't wanna tell her, but ultimately he did. Ah, dude, okay, there's a movie called Promising Young Woman that also reminds me of this. It's a very heavy movie, but it's very, like, there are, very similar scenes of, like, a woman just finding something out, sort of in this vein of, like, how disgusting and
Mhm.
gross men are, and then just snapping. It's just
Um,
it was good,
it
so
kinda
yeah,
reminds
that
me
one.
of have you seen the play or movie Chicago, or even just listened to the soundtrack?
There was a song trending on TikTok from it, but I know what you're
Was it
talking
He
about.
Had It
Alan Cumming's
Comin'?
in it. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah, there's a song. One of the songs in Chicago, probably the most famous one, is when they're in the jailhouse, and the song is called "He Had It Comin'," and it's just all of the different women who are in prison explaining what they did to get them in prison, and it's like all of them are like things like, "He wouldn't stop smacking his gum, so I killed him," or one of them is she caught the guy cheating with her sister, so she killed them both. Like a little more understandable, but they're all fairly like, yeah, you should probably be in jail for that. So this book kind of just in my head while I'm either listening or reading, he had it coming. He had it coming.
He had it coming, dude.
Yeah. A couple
So
of the
far.
other microaggressions I wrote down, like I don't know if this is a microaggression. This is a macroaggression. Kyle just choking her without consent. And then the whole
Oh,
discussion they got into of biological urge versus like what print porn just tells us, brain rots us
yeah.
into thinking is hot. And then she gets reported by a student for being difficult and mean when, well, maybe she was a little mean, but take it on the chin. Um,
Right. Grow up.
and
Welcome to
then
being on the earth.
she wants to do a stitch and bitch for black women, and the white faculty member, professor lady, just tries to fight back a bunch of times and dismisses any
Mhm.
need for like black women to have their own space. Those were just a couple I thought of off the top of my head because I feel like it's just every chapter's like something and like just some little thing.
Mhm. No, yeah, absolutely. And they even mentioned, like, this in the Stitch and Bitch situation, like, I think the professor's like, "We don't have to get angry," or something, and they both have to, like, very calmly be like,
We're not
"We're not angry."
angry.
And it's like, don't, like, that's one that comes up a lot. They talk about, like, black women's anger and,
Hmm.
like, not wanting to come off, like, crazy or aggressive or like, angry because that's just always the assumption.
Hmm.
So that's definitely one that appears a lot, um,
Yeah,
in this novel.
agreed.
Um, and then there were a couple more, like, on page 106, I highlighted that one because it's when she's talking about when she realizes, like, her white friends shoplift, but that's not something that she could get away with.
Uh-huh.
Like, she's gonna be followed in a store, and she mentions, like, "Girls like me don't get away with things," like, quote, unquote, "get away with." So just kind of noticing that. Um, and then what's his name? Henry, I think. Like he keeps describing her as chocolate, and so like the objectifying and like
Oh, yeah.
the racism with that, like, and she says like, what is she like? I'm not chocolate or something like that before
Mhm.
she kills him. So yeah, those are some other things I noticed. I mean, yes, and it, like you said, a lot of these are major aggression. They're
I know.
not necessarily minor, but they're both minor and major. And they, yeah,
Um,
definitely come up a lot.
yeah, I think I I don't know. I like, when authors just kinda add this stuff in without necessarily being overly preachy, but just kinda gives you something to
Mhm.
think about.
I just feel like it's like this is what's happening in the world. Like it is real.
Yeah.
Like I can't. It's never happened to me, of course, in these ways. But as a white woman, but as a woman, yeah. But yeah, it's what people are dealing with.
Mhm.
I also so like my spouse has been watching The Sopranos, and I'm just kind of, like, around for it. So, seeing Tony Soprano in therapy versus Ursa's therapy is just hilarious, like,
Oh my god, yeah.
I don't know. I guess I don't necessarily have anything specific to say, but Ursa's just, like her therapy session was, like, a little unhinged. I liked it, though. It's very funny. And so then I just, like we were saying, the anti-hero and, like, the antagonist as the main character, like, Tony Soprano is he gets to be an anti-hero, so, like, why can't Ursa be our anti-hero?
Yeah, exactly.
I like it. So, do you have any predictions about who Ursa will kill next?
I don't know if this is gonna be next, but I feel like Kyle, the American guy who she banged once or twice, the guy who choked her, and then she dumped him over the phone and he got all mad about it. I feel
Oh my
like
god, what a
he's
piss
not long
baby.
for this world. Like, he's
Yeah.
gonna do something
Oh,
that's he's gonna have it coming.
another thing with Kyle and the choking her
Uh-huh.
and his arguing that it's, like, primal, she's literally a PhD student in sociology. Like, she studies human behavior or, and
Mhm.
social whatever, I know what sociology is, okay?
Yeah.
But anyway, so it is also, like, the talking down to her too, that is
Yeah.
an aggression,
Listen,
like,
men love to do
as if
that.
this is not what she's literally been doing in school forever, and
Mhm.
you're trying to tell her she's wrong? Fuck off. So yeah, Kyle, he had it coming.
What can we say? Do you think Ursa will be caught? And if so, how?
In my heart, I hope she's not, but I do think she will get caught. I think I don't know how though, actually. I haven't thought about it. Do you have any theories?
I do think she'll get caught. I think that's just where the book is going. Um, I read this book a while back, and honestly, I don't recommend it because it was kind of disturbing and hard to get through. But it was called Tampa, and it's about this
Mm.
woman who is like in her mid-20s, and she's I don't know if pedophile is the right word, but she's like what's it called when you're attracted to teens? That ver
Oh,
like,
it hasn't
pedophile,
I know
but
what you're
for
talking about.
teens. I don't remember the name, but she's that, and she's, like, attracted to 14-year-old boys, and
Ugh.
so it's the only comparison I wanna draw to this book is, like, it's just very anti-hero because she's the main character and, um, it's different because 'cause I'm really not rooting for her, but I kind of am rooting for Ursa. But in
Yeah.
the end of Tampa, sorry if you don't wanna be spoiled, maybe skip ahead 30 seconds, but in the end, she gets caught, but she kinda gets away with it still, like, she gets charged and she goes to prison for, like, less than a year, and she kinda just gets to live out the rest of her life on the down low. So I kinda feel like
Yeah,
that's
I remember.
what's gonna Oh, have you read that book before?
No, but I just remember you telling me about it
Oh,
and
yeah.
being like,
Yeah. I
yeah.
wanted her to face more consequences. That's why I don't recommend
Yeah.
that book. It had really graphic sex scenes between her and
Ugh.
children. So, I don't know.
Oh, I don't
I
like
don't
that.
like that. I mean, I'm fine with, like, graphic some ways, but, not that,
Not like
not
that.
that. But so I kinda think that might be what happens to Ursa. She'll be caught, but she'll probably go to jail for, like, 2 years or whatever. Like, I think she's gonna get off pretty easy for what she's actually done.
Yeah, and good for her.
I agree. I mean, a lot of these people,
um,
I don't know, better off, especially
they're kind of,
the guy, the Henry whoever who was, like, assaulting sex
oh,
workers, like, he can die.
oh, and Sam Mack, I wish she would have got him.
Yeah, me too.
I knew that one. I kind of had a feeling that would be too easy, though. I didn't think that one would work, but he needs to go. And that's the influencer guy. We haven't
Mhm.
brought him up yet. He was the influencer, or maybe we
He was
have.
in
Yeah, we did.
the list, but, uh, there's just so many characters in this book.
There
That
are.
was kinda when you were talking about how it's confusing, that was the most confusing part. For me, there are so many characters, and they all have a
I know.
name.
They all have a name. And like she was introduced to a friend named like Harper or something, but then Harper hasn't been back. And I'm like, well, why do we need to meet Harper? What was that
There
for?
are so many people who work at the college too, like, she has her friends, like, there's
Hmm.
Sky, and we talked about Nina, but I think there's a couple other friends too, and then,
Ida, her
oh, yeah,
roommate,
Ida, her roommate, yes, and then there's,
and
like, her advisor,
oh
Saeed, I
yeah,
think?
Saeed, yeah,
I don't there's so many people, and a lot of them don't
dumb
seem to
kid.
be, like, that relevant.
Yeah. It is a lot of names, but it's not as bad as like Anatomy of an Alibi just kind of annoyed me with how many names there were.
Uh-huh.
This one I'm like, okay, like I'll think about it and I'll remember who this is, but give
I
me a
was just
sec.
glad I had gone back over it. I would've
Mhm.
just been confused if I hadn't. So, just
Yep.
need to pay a little more attention.
Um and reading it helps, that's for sure.
Yes.
What do you think happened with Felix?
Um, I kind of think that whatever went down is gonna end up, like, Ursa is actually going to be at fault, and it will be understandable that everyone took Felix's side. Like, that's kinda just where I'm leaning.
I think so too.
It just seems like she probably did something fucked up. I don't know. I mean, I could
I
see it
think
going
she
the other
probably
way
did.
too, but just knowing her, I have a feeling it might have been something she did.
But I wonder how fucked up it was cuz he still like was texting her.
Yeah, I just don't get it. Like,
So,
I'm excited to finish this book. There's so many strings that I need to be tied up.
yes, I'm very curious.
Do you have any predictions about Felix?
No, I think it's the same. I do think it's what you said, like, I have a feeling it is she did something fucked up.
Um,
And, yeah.
yeah, yeah. We'll see. I don't know. Tell us. Why
Yes.
do you think Nina is ghosting Ursa after she left the university?
Yeah, that's what we were saying earlier because,
Mhm.
again, I don't think it was so egregious the way Ursa acted that she
No,
would
they just kinda
go
had,
full
like, a little bit of
ghost.
a disagreement, but it wasn't anything
Yeah.
bad. That's
So
why I kinda thought maybe Nina is the one who knows that she's
mhm,
killing people, but I mean, if she's back home, how would she know that? But
right.
what's
Or she went to Poland, or where'd she go again?
um, Poland
I
was
can't
for the
remember.
interviews. I'm not sure where she went, just back home is what she said.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think that if Nina knew that Ursa had something to do with Richardson's death, she would be upset because based on that last conversation they had, she did still seem to be in love with Richardson and kinda, like, defending him still.
Oh,
So, yeah,
absolutely.
I don't know. I mean, my only guess is it has something to do with that.
I think so too. I'm interested to see because, yeah, I'm a little curious about that. I don't really have any solid thoughts. Uh, so do you think anything is going to happen with the men Ursa has dated or slept with but not killed? Ethan and the American Kyle.
Okay, sorry, I was like, "Who's Ethan?"
He was at the very beginning
Yes,
and he's
yes.
not been brought up since.
Well,
So I
okay.
think he's in the clear.
Well, I was gonna say, why was he he was in the beginning kind of a lot. He's in the very first scene of the book. She's, like, getting ready for a date, or she's texting him if they're still on, and he blows her off.
Mhm.
And then I feel like he had kind of a big, like, arc there for a minute, and then he's just gone. So I question what the point of that was if he's not gonna come back.
I think for me, it was, like, setting the scene of how she's jaded with dating,
Yeah.
'cause, like, she planned a date and she was, like, gonna cook and was thinking about, like, asking him to be official, 'cause they had
Uh-huh.
been seeing each other for about 3 months. So I think it was setting the scene for, like, she's jaded from, like, dealing with men already.
Right, and then he tries to woo her again, and she gives him a second chance, and he kinda fucks it up again.
Oh, did they have a second
Yeah,
chance?
he sends her flowers, and then, they just set up another date, and they're, like, making out and stuff, and he tries to initiate sex without a condom, and she's like, "Put a condom on," and he, like, throws a little bit of a fit, and she's like, "Okay, well, then just
Oh.
get the fuck out."
Yes, okay, so to me, that was just setting the scene. Yes, I remember that now, thank you so much. Yeah, that just set the scene of, like, oh, so she's having a bad time with that.
Right, this is her dating life.
Mhm,
Okay, I
and
could
so
totally
she's
see that. I wouldn't I
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back as a possible murder victim later.
Oh my god, also that pissed me off so bad, I can't believe I forgot about that. I was like, "Really, dude? Like, fuck
That's
you."
just, like I feel like that's normal. I mean, it's fucked up
I
and
know,
shit, but,
but
like,
it's like,
that happens to me all the time where I, like, tell someone, like, ahead of time, like, "Yeah, I wanna use condoms," and then in the moment, they're like, "Oh, but I don't want to."
dude,
For me, it's like you get one
ugh,
chance. You can say you can't, but if you say, "I don't want to," once, and I'm like, "Well, too bad," and you're like, "Okay, fine. We can continue," but I'm with her. If we're gonna fight about it, then just leave. I don't need dick
yeah,
that I'm not, like,
it's
hard up
just
for dick that bad that I need to catch an
be
STD from
risky.
you.
Or even get well, like, she was worried about getting pregnant too, and that would be
Oh,
like
yeah.
that's a whole mess.
Well, I ain't
Like,
worried
I
about
can't even
that, but
believe
yes, if I was, even more so.
yeah, um, so yeah, that was I can't believe I forgot that because I was so mad, I hated that.
Yeah, I think if she's smart, she's gotta stop killing guys she's dating, but I don't
Yeah,
know, she has a hard time controlling that temper.
she does. Um, and Kyle, I don't know, yeah, he's a ding dong too, so he had it coming,
Of
if so.
course, yes. Okay, do you have any questions about the plot, or was there anything you disagreed with?
I think we've gone over the questions. I don't think I have any other questions about I think we pretty much covered all the topics.
Yeah, just I would say I thought the timeline was a tad confusing,
Oh,
because there's a lot of time past, like, time has clearly passed, but nothing's really, clear about how much time has passed, I guess.
mhm.
So I guess that would be my only criticism,
Yeah,
just
sometimes I'm
a
like,
little confusing on the
"Oh,
timeline.
so, like, it's been a few months," but then she's like, "No, it's been 2 weeks since I last killed," and I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh."
yeah, just I'm a little, like, confused on it, but it's not
Yeah.
that distracting, it's just kind of a nitpicky thing.
Yeah, I'm like, "Oh, okay, so I guess I'm wrong." Anyway.
I actually don't
Which
disagree
is
with
fine.
this, but I did write it down. This author doesn't describe the murders like we talked about earlier, where Black Girl Magic 20 points and then the chapter just ends. She with all of them, she doesn't describe Ursa actually killing them. She just sets the scene right up to it, and then the next chapter will start. And there's just the implication of this death happened,
That's so true, you're right.
which is just an interesting choice.
Well, I will say the B one was pretty graphic. I think you're there for the whole B
Oh yeah,
one.
that's true. Yes,
But
yes.
then
But she isn't really doing anything, I guess. She's just witnessing it happen.
yeah.
Whereas the other ones were more we don't get any actual description of her pushing Hugh off the building. And I don't think we
Mhm.
get descriptions of her killing Henry, but I can't remember.
She injects him with heroin, but then you don't really, like, I don't think you necessarily see him die, she kinda just is sitting there thinking her thoughts.
Yeah.
So
I don't disagree with it. I thought it was just an interesting
Mhm.
choice and didn't have anywhere else to put that note.
Where'd she get heroin?
That's just
She's a
and
really,
fentanyl
like
that she gave, Sam Mack.
yeah, that too, and she was able to get in his Instagram party. Sometimes I just suspend disbelief, though, I'm
Yeah,
like, "Whatever."
agreed.
Um, yeah.
Um, one other note I had, I don't think deleting the text off Hugh's phone was enough. Like, if they look into
Oh,
his phone history, it'll still be there. Phone
yeah.
records, I should say.
Maybe that was just, like, covering her bases in the way she
I
could, like,
guess
maybe they
so.
wouldn't look further, but
That one
yeah.
wasn't really premeditated, so can't really blame her for any of it, but I just don't think I think that's maybe gonna come back to bite her in the ass.
Yes, I think so. Especially if Elliot is the one that's, like, snooping and spying and scheming.
Okay, when was the last time a man said something to you and you wanted to immediately kill him?
Gosh, it's been so long because my circle is so no cis men,
Yeah,
and
your
it's so
interactions are
wonderful.
limited. Ugh, jealous.
I know. Sorry to brag.
Okay, I have one. A few weeks back, I was on a dating app where I have several pictures of myself, like any sane person does. Like at
Mhm.
least 6. So, I'm talking with this guy, maybe just like 6 to 10 messages back and forth, like pretty early in the conversation. And then he says, "So, are you thick?" And it might have just been me that day, but I was like, "You fucking Neanderthal. Look on my profile. There are so many pictures and like my body shape is so clearly visible. What kind of stupid question is that?" And then I
Like, what do
unfortunately
you
did
mean?
respond being like kind of berating him about what a stupid question that was. And then he said ghosted, like he didn't respond at all. He just ghosted. And I said, "Yeah,
That's
fair.
so funny.
Dumbass."
Be mean to men.
Well,
I think it's
it's
great.
like, what are you trying to like, that's a stupid fucking question. Look and see my pictures and you can like, are you think you could phrase it differently to be like, "Oh, I enjoy your thick physique, madame." Like, I was just so mad. Like, shut the fuck up, you stupid dumb bitch.
So funny. What was that one time? Remember you that guy yelled at you on the street
Oh my
many,
god,
many, many
okay.
years
Oh,
ago?
this was when I was, like, 22, and I was walking from my first apartment to my car, and some guy said, well, okay, so I heard, "Damn, girl, you're thicker than a sticker." And I thought, "What the fuck? A sticker's not thick. That's as thin as that's a piece of paper. What do you mean?" So I
Anyone's
spent
thicker
8
than a
years
sticker.
being like, "That doesn't make any sense. That's fucking crazy." And I told this story to multiple people, and they're all like, "Yeah, that's weird. I don't know." And then like, within the last couple years, like, it had been at least 8 years of me thinking this. Told the story and they were like, "Are you sure he didn't say thicker than a Snickers?" And I said, "Oh, he said thicker than a Snickers. It all makes sense."
And then when you told us, we were like, "Oh,
Yeah,
it makes sense."
that was a good moment.
That's
That was
so
like
funny.
I felt good closing that loop.
Dude, yeah, talk about loose
Yeah.
threads from 8 years ago. God.
I'm sure if I
Okay,
thought about it, I
so
could think of many more times I wanted to immediately kill a man, but that was just
oh,
what came to my
absolutely.
head first.
I know, I can't think of any off the top of my head right now, and it's truly a miracle. I mean, anyone in leadership and power at this moment, like,
You sent me a picture. Your brother has a beverage fridge, and it's like when you go to a store
mm,
and there's like a cooler for beverages. It's like that situation. And you
yeah.
sent me a picture of it, and it was filled with the worst selection I've ever seen. It was like 9 different types of seltzer water, and then like I think there was the liquid death water
Uh-huh.
and a bunch of
It was flavored ones.
okay.
Flavored.
There was
So, like
there
another
was
seltzer.
Coke, just plain Coke,
Yeah, fully leaded Coke and
and then
Pepsi.
there's, Fresca. It was
Yeah.
all bad selections. I didn't it's not that I wanted to kill your brother, but I was like, "If you're gonna go to all the trouble to having this amazing beverage fridge, this is what you fill it with?"
There were some Red Bulls in there, I think, and some V8
Hey, I've never
Energies,
had an energy drink before.
and that's good, you shouldn't.
That's
They're
my
ruining
flex,
my
y'all.
life.
I've never in my life had an energy drink because I wake up at 100. I don't need an energy drink.
Yeah. You don't.
Another
God.
fun fact, Tay and I and some of our friends were on a camping/tubing trip, and we had to get up super early to go, and we're just in the car driving to go tube, and it's like 6 a.m., and I'm just just
Just
chatting
yapping.
my head off, and I looked around, and everyone was glaring at me, and I thought, I guess everyone's still tired, and that's when I realized other people don't just wake up at 100.
Guess what? I grew up with my sister who is like that, so I just tuned it
Yeah,
out.
perfect.
I wasn't glaring because I said I'd just not
Yeah,
listen.
it was a mixture of glares and just complete indifference.
Yeah, my sister's the yapper, so
I
I
don't
tune
know.
it out
Caffeine
sometimes.
just doesn't do anything for me, except sometimes if I have too much, it makes me feel like I'm gonna like jump out of my skin. So
I know, I don't
there's
like
no
that.
reason to have an energy drink, and I like being able to say I've never had one. It's my flex.
Yeah, it is the flex you think it
Ugh,
is.
I think so.
Um,
Next question.
okay. How many men do you think you could murder before you get caught?
Okay, so I feel like I've consumed so much true crime and like thriller fiction media that I could at least get a couple in before I'm caught. I'm definitely gonna get caught like sooner rather than later, but I think I could get like 2 or 3 at least
Okay, I believe that. I believe that
before
to
they
be
get you.
true. Yeah, I'm gonna say 0 because I have no chill, and I can't deal with that.
That's fair. That's
I as much as I talk a lot of mad shit, but I don't think I could do
You're
it.
not getting away with the murder. You're not
No,
completing the murder.
I'm too high strung.
Just
I
to
can't handle
yeah,
it.
that's fair. Yeah, you're just spiraling out before it even happens.
Yeah. I would immediately be like, "Okay, I did it. Whatever. I don't know. I'm turning myself in because I can't handle this."
Okay, I hated this one, but here we go. Fuck, Mary
Oh
kill
god.
Richardson, Hugh, and Henry Davidson, aka Ursa's 3 victims. Her 3
I
kills.
don't wanna
I don't
do
want to do any of them. I know. Terrible question. Why did I put this here?
I think Hugh seemed a little bit sorry,
Hugh was
but not
definitely
enough.
fuck.
Yeah, but the rest of them, I don't
Okay, I
know.
put fuck Hugh. That's all he's good for. Kill Henry Davidson because he is out
Yeah.
here hurting sex workers. Marry Davidson because at least he takes care of his kids. Um,
Richardson?
is that his name? Richardson? Yeah, I put Davidson.
Yeah.
Richardson, my bad. Yes. He still sucks. Probably gonna have to kill him too, but not as
Eventually,
quickly
yeah.
as you need to kill Henry Davidson. Maybe switch those two
Yes.
because Henry Davidson is rich. He's like he works for some banking. I don't remember the British Wall
Yeah.
Street. Um, but either way, I think you're gonna have to kill both Henry Davidson and Richardson. No getting
Yeah,
around
we
that.
can't keep them we can't keep them both
Nope,
around.
definitely not.
It's just not possible. What's your favorite murder Ursa has done so far?
I think pushed off a roof. It's just so like the suddenness of it was so good.
It was really
It was so
clean.
clean.
I think the bee allergy is
Well,
genius. That one was
I agree,
genius.
but I feel like that's barely a murder. That's like she just put the bee in his drink to be a little bitch. She wasn't intending to kill him, I don't think,
No, but that's almost like
but I do like
that's
it.
almost why I kinda love
That's
it. She,
true.
like
It's the perfect crime.
she said, "Oh, oops.
Oops.
But wait."
And then just watching him like asphyxiate or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, also the drugged to overdose scene, that's the scene that reminds me of the movie Promising Young Woman. It's kinda
The
that vibe.
Sam Mack
Um,
one.
Henry David oh, sorry, no, Henry Davidson's full-on
Okay,
overdose,
gotcha,
the
gotcha, gotcha.
full-on. Sorry, I
The
got the
way
names
she
mixed up this
like
time.
entrapped him was a little genius too.
Yeah, and that's kind of like there's a
Doing it
scene in
without
Promising
leaving
Young Woman.
a digital trace.
Mhm. She's
I
smart.
know.
But, yeah, I think the bee allergy, but you're pushed off a roof. I mean, pushed off a roof was good though, especially since I'd been drinking. It was
It was
very clean.
so satisfying when it happened.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, last question. In all seriousness, do you think Ursa is a redeemable character or not?
I don't think so, and that's okay.
I don't think she's meant to be redeemable. I'm not sold one
Yeah.
over the other yet, but I like her as an anti-hero. I like her as a
Mhm.
character that I'm reading her thoughts. I
Mhm.
don't think I can say that she's redeemable because ultimately, like, I just don't think like what Richardson did, where he's just kind of sleeping with a younger grad student and then like stealing her work. That's so shitty and that should be punished, but
I
not by
know.
death. And same with Hugh.
Yeah.
Like, that is so shitty. You're a terrible person. But I don't think that's worthy of killing someone.
Agreed. But I'm also gonna be like, "Well, it
But
happened,
the other
so
two, those
oh
they can
well."
die. So,
Yes.
um, so yeah, I don't know. Probably not, but maybe.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Anything else you have for part one of Honey? Our part one, I should say.
I think we covered it. Yeah, I think we covered it for now.
Love it. I'm enjoying this book. I can't wait to finish it.
That's all for part 1, chapter 1, through part 2, chapter 12 of Honey by Imani Thompson. Next episode, we will be sparking up a discussion on part 2, chapter 13 through the end of the book.
Until then, may your blunts be rolled and your plots be twisted. And if you like this episode, find us on all the social medias at Bodies, Blunts, Books. I'm Em, and this is Tay. We're Bodies, Blunts, and Books, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.